As you can see the figure out here, the y-axis as it is being just explained, then how to make out which one is the major axis and which one is the minor axis to be. Now here the equation is in the form of x square by b square plus y square by a square is equal to 1, where this is the very important part. A is greater than b, that means the denominator of y square is greater than that of x square. So x-axis is the major axis. Here the same as the previous form, two forms are given in comparison here. The length of the major axis are same, that is 2a units and the 2b units. That is fine. That is the same as before. Center also same at 0, 0. Alright. Major axis is along x-axis for the first form. For the second form, y-axis, and the minor axis is x-axis, as we have explained. Lengths, all the lengths are same, that is the length of major axis is 2a, length of minor axis is 2b, and the length of latus rectum is 2b square by a. So all the lengths are remain same for both the forms. Only there will be changes in the vertices, foci, and the equations. That means here it was what? Plus minus a0 was the vertices. Here it will be 0 plus minus a. And in this case, the foci are at 0 plus minus a e comma 0, and here it is 0 comma plus minus a e. Next part is length of the latus rectum is same as 2b squared by a, and the equation of directrices here it was x is equal to plus minus a by e, and here it will be y is equal to plus minus a by e. That's the basic difference. And one more difference is there, equation of latus rectus, that in the first case it was x equal to plus minus ae, and in this case it is y is equal to plus minus ae, and e is same for both. E square is equal to 1 minus b square by a square, and e is always less than 1 for any kinds of ellipse. E value is positive at the same time in between 0 to 1, because that's represent a ratio. Take out exercise 12.3. See the sum number 2 subpart 1. Find the length of major axis and length of minor axis for the ellipse 4x square plus 9y square is equal to 36. So, to find out center, radius, or any other findings for an ellipse, always to bring it into the standard forms, either in the horizontal form or in the vertical form. The right hand side to be made 1 if it is not in that form. So it is given in the form this one, which is not in the standard form. We have to bring it into this form. For that, always to make the right hand side 1. That is what about done here. So for that we have to divide both sides by 36. So we get the equation as 4x square plus 9y square by 36 by 36. So it is coming to the form this one, that x square by a square, that is 9, plus y square by b square is equal to 4. As we have explained that first we have to check whose denominator is greater. Here we find the denominator of x square is greater, so it must be an horizontal ellipse, or rather x axis to be the major axis. If I compare this equation with the form x square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1, a is 3, or a square is 9 and a is 3. You might ask that why a is not taken as a plus minus square root of 9. As I said before, the a and b are representing the lengths. So we are taking only the positive values for a and b. So a is equal to root 9, that is equal to 3. Similarly, b square is equal to 4, which gives us b is equal to 2. Now the length of major axis, as we know, is 2a, and the length of minor axis is 2b. So the required lengths will be 2 into a, that is 6 units, and the length of the minor axis to be 2 into 2, that is 4 units. So that is to be the answer for the given question. Take out sum number 2 part 2. Find the length of the major axis and minor axis for the ellipse 4x square plus y square is equal to 100. Dividing both sides by 100, we get this form, that 4x square by 100 plus y square by 100 is equal to 1. So it is coming into the form x square by 25 plus y square by 100 is equal to 1. Now what we can see here, the denominator of y square is greater than that of numerator. So it is actually in the second form, or in the vertical form of the ellipse, where y axis is the major axis and x axis is the minor axis. That means what? The a square is 25 and b square is equal to 100. So a is coming to 5 and b is coming to 10, but the length of the major axis here, it will be what? 2 into 10, and the length of minor axis to be 2 into 5, that is 10. So length of the major axis is 20, and that is 2 of the b value here, and length of the minor axis to be 10 units. Look at the sum number 3, 1 and 4, 1 will be doing together. Will be finding out the center, not center, the foci and the eccentricity of the ellipse x square by 25 plus y square by 9 is equal to 1. So with the help of that, you can manage to find out the foci of the ellipse in sum number 3 part 1. Now if it is compared with the equation of the ellipse x square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1, a square is equal to 25 and b square is equal to 9. So a value is 5 and the b value is 3. Since a is greater than b, that means it's an horizontal ellipse, or x-axis is the major axis here. So the length of the a value is 5, b value is 9, and the eccentricity, as we know, the formula E is equal to 1 minus b square by a square. So it is coming to under root 1 minus 9 by 25. If you calculate, it will be coming to under root 4 by 25, which is 2 by 5. Sorry, not 2 by 5, it will be 16 under root 16 by 25. So this is 4 by 5. Now to find out the foci, we know the foci is at plus minus AE0, where the A value is 5 and the E value we have got it 4 by 5. So the AE value is coming to 5 into 4 by 5, that is 4. Therefore the coordinates of the foci are at plus minus 4, 0. Exercise 12.3 ellipse sum number 6 part 1. Here the equation is given as x square by 49 plus y square by 36 is equal to 1, for which we have to find the center, foci, vertices, length of major axis, length of minor axis, and the eccentricity and latus rectum also. That means the length of the latus rectum. So first of all, we need to identify, as we have explained before, this is the horizontal ellipse or the vertical ellipse. That means the major axis is x-axis or y-axis. It's quite clear from the denominator, greater denominator of x square. That means what? The denominator of x square is 49, which is greater than 36. That's the denominator of y square. That means x-axis is the major axis. So it's an horizontal ellipse whose center is at 0, 0, and the foci will be at plus minus AE, 0. So to find the foci, first we need to find out the eccentricity. We'll use the formula E square is equal to 1 minus B square by A square, where A square is 49 and B square is 36. So E square is coming to, look at the calculation, E square is coming to this one. That means what? A square is 1 minus b square by a square. If you calculate, it is coming to under root 13 by 7. So the coordinates of the foci are at plus minus a is 0, where a is equal to, from here a is equal to 7, and then the coordinates of the foci is to be at 7 plus minus 7 into root 13 by 7. So it is coming to plus minus under root 13 comma 0. Now the coordinates of the vertices are at plus minus a0. So that is at plus minus 7 comma 0. Therefore, the length of the major axis is 2a, that means 2 into 7 coming to 14. Length of the minor axis is 2 into b, which is b is equal to 6. So double the b, that is equal to 12. And the length of the latus rectum is 2b square by a, that is 2 into b square value is 36 by 7, that is 72 by 7. Look at the sum number 9 part 2. Question number 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, almost the same category of sums but with the different equations given. Somewhere it is in the horizontal form, somewhere it is in the vertical form. In sum number 6 part 2, we have 6 part 1, we have seen it was in the horizontal ellipse. Let's see what is there in sum number 9 part 2. Given equation of the ellipse is in the form of 16x square plus 9y square is equal to 144. So always, as I said, this is to be convert into the one of the standard forms of the ellipse where the right hand side has to be 1. So that is what about done in the first line. It has been divided both sides by 144, which is giving you this equation by x square by 9 plus y square by 16 is equal to 1. Now if it is compared with this equation, that means what is easily you can find out that the y square denominator is greater than that of x square. So the major axis is the y axis and the minor axis is the x axis. That means it is in the form of y square by a square plus x square by b square, where a square is 16 and b square is 9. So the a value is 4 and the b value is 3. Now to find out the eccentricity, to find out the foci, we need to find out e value. So to find the e, the formula is 1 minus b square by a square. If you calculate with that formula, it is to be under root 7 by 4. Now coordinates of foci are at 0 plus minus ae. For this particular form, x square by b square plus y square by a square is equal to 1. Since the a value is 4, b value is the e value is root 7 by 4. So if you calculate AE, it is coming to plus minus 4 into root 7 by 4, that is root 7. So the coordinates of the foci are at 0 comma plus minus root 7, and the coordinates of the vertices, as we know, it is to be at 0 plus minus 4, that is 0 plus minus of a. Now the length of major axis, the formula is remain same for both the forms, 2a, that is 8, and the length of the minor axis is 2b, which is coming to 3 2s are 6. Make a correction here please, it's not 2. 2 into 3, that is coming to 6, and the length of latus rectum is 2b square by a, that means 2 into 9 by 4, which is to be 9 by 2. So I hope you understood the sum.